Hello there, everybody. This is Alex from Hardcorian Guides, bringing you my Wario World no damage run. I am not used to saying that. I know I like Wario World, I'm still not used to saying that. So today we're doing the first of the Spooktastic World Horror Man. So this one is not really edited too much. I broke him because I felt like it'd just be a sign of good luck, and it kind of did. So anyway, here's a fun little speedrun trick you can do where basically you hop on this cliff and you can do a dash jump to get up here early. And I was originally just going to fast forward this, but it doesn't last long enough. So, but yeah, this saves you the trouble of having to go through the door and go all the way around. It's a nice little speedrun trick. I think having the camera on the trees is what makes it kind of work. It's really hard to explain, but once you get it down, it's a nice little trick. But actually, it probably would have saved me more time to actually run up there. But I just wanted to show it off that I could eventually do it. I had runs where I actually did it in one go. I had runs where I actually ran into this little box thing in one go as well. And it just sucks that I could never do that. So that takes care of that first minigame. And now, since we're World 2, we need 4 crystals, I think it is. Or diamonds, or whatever they're called. I'm going to call them crystals or diamonds. I just kind of, you know, I just kind of, you know, whatever between them. Something might not work. So this is a skeleton door. They suck, obviously, and there's only 2, which is fortunate. But they don't gain extra health, but they eventually start doing extra shots as they go on, and that carries over into the second skeleton hand as well. And you'll definitely know it's actually technically supposed to be harder, but there is a weird little trick you can kind of do where if you go off screen, you might be able to finish it around to where he'll go for a slam attack. If you go off screen and then come back around, there you go. So, reason why I went behind that fence is so I can skip the crystal game, the crystal arena fight, because they're just absolutely terrible. So, to say the least. I guess I did that. I wasn't even paying attention. I guess I did that one pretty quick. But yeah, the reason why those doors are still glowing, for anybody that doesn't know much about Wario World, is it basically tells you like, oh hey, there's like something else you missed in here. So usually it's like maybe like an elf in a box or whatever they're called, or maybe it's just it happens to be a health upgrade or something. So again, if I pick up the statues, then so be it. Who cares? Because like you have to have a full entire statue in order to do that. So, but yeah, dash jumping into the flying enemies is really helpful because they only take 2 hits to take down, and luckily your dash jump, as far as I'm aware, does enough damage to essentially knock him out in a couple hits. And then I used him to get into this little gate and grab my 3rd and almost final of the crystals. So these are the ones I recommend going for, because at least I feel like these are the easiest ones to go for in general for this world in particular, this level in particular. Because the other few that come up later are just a tad bit harder, and I feel like whenever it comes to the first mini games that you can access, they're usually sometimes the easiest ones, except for like maybe like the Beanstalk one because of that damn spike ball thing. Which it's funny because like it is an easy one, it's just really finicky, it's really weird and very particular. So yeah, but I did this level I don't even know how many times. I spent the entirety of this entire week. Like I got off work and I just go play Wario World, and I tried I don't know how many times. No exaggeration, I want to say probably about, this is a big estimated number, but maybe like 30 to 50 tries. And again, that's not even a joke. I'm being dead serious. I'm pretty sure there's at least minimum of 30 tries. And it was just stupid. It was just hell. And most of the time, my fuck-ups would just end up on the wall. So right here with this first door, you can do the 2-hit attack and basically just not finish him off. Like, don't do like the 3rd hit to do like the headbutt thing, I call it. This guy you can actually dash jump into and get some damage off of, but it's too risky, especially for no damage. So what I do is I just wait for him to shoot the wall, do a 3-hit combo, dash backwards, and just avoid the giant laser. And then he only takes like 3 of those 3-hit combos to go down after you've thrown the first guy at him. So jump down here, throw the first flying enemy, and I got really lucky on this one too. That's when I noticed that my luck was shining. So there you go. But yeah, this next area, there's gonna be an arena coming up, and you just essentially just kind of hug this back wall here, and you can skip the entire arena, because who the hell wants to sit through a whole minute of that? I don't think so. Next up is this little spot. So I do kind of recommend grabbing the statues, but it does take longer to wind up for the charge, and you could potentially get hit. It's a little bit more dangerous to go for the sharks, but they're a lot faster to get started up on, so it's kind of like a mix between the two. So at that point, I'd say it's up to you what you decide to do with that. Which, I mean, most of this game is up to you on what you decide to do, of course, but, you know, if you're following along, mind don't damage, and you're trying to do it yourself, then, yeah, just try to go for the guys and try to dash into them, so that way you at least get the free couple of hits that you get. So, next up is the boss battle, and I think, I don't remember, no, I did skip this intro, so we'll watch it again. I tried to keep most of these intros in, but I kind of forgot about Green Fist. I can't remember what this guy's name is. I think it's like just Baby Doll or something. It's like Baby something, I think it was. We'll just call him Boss Baby because that makes the most sense. So he's, in my opinion, the worst boss. So essentially, here's my strat. It's not exactly the best, but he has this annoying. He starts off pretty slow, but he has this really annoying homing attack. It literally, like, he won't attack until he's close to you. So I call it a homing attack. So essentially, what you want to do is you want to punch him once to activate the hit that he's going to try. You're basically activating the retaliation hit. And you're going to want to go near him and then run away. So, also, whenever you get the chance to slam him, try to slam him near one of these pillars. So that way you can just grab it quickly. And then he does these shots. Just figure out the pattern, avoid them. They are somewhat easy enough to avoid, but they're just annoying and they're hell later on, especially like right now. So just memorize the patterns. Also, try to keep him within your line of sight. You saw the jump right there? Pure panic. I was terrified. Almost devastated. But yeah, just follow this pattern and then you should be good. And yeah, I got extremely lucky. But also another tip, keep him on screen all the time. Because like if he's off screen, he's just going to go for an attack on you. And then like once he gets to like his last hit, he gets a new type of attack where he just kind of like dashes into you. It's really hard to avoid, and it's not worth dealing with. So you want to get those statues, those pillars to throw at him as much as you possibly can, because that's just gonna save you the trouble. So that's level 4. That was a nightmare. I have nothing more to say about a stupid ass level. So next one actually got done in like I think like 2 or 3 attempts. So next up is Wonky Circus. But anyway, see you guys next time. So take care, everybody.